Eco scenario introductions. Can you imagine yourself snorkeling off the shore of a beach or snowshoeing through a landscape of geysers and hot boiling pools? You can do both of these activities and many more, all within the United States. Every place on Earth has certain conditions that define it. Some of the most important are conditions of water, air, soil, and local geology. We call these environmental conditions. Because the United States extends from the Arctic to the tropics, there are amazingly different environmental conditions throughout the country. The United States may be the most environmentally diverse country in the world. Because of its environmental diversity, the United States has a tremendous diversity of organisms. Something is living wherever you look, on the land, in the water, on mountain peaks, on desert sands, and everywhere else. An ecosystem is defined by the physical environment and the organisms that live in that environment. Ecosystems that have similar environments and organisms are called biomes. In this course, you're going to learn about 11 different ecosystems. They are located in national parks, monuments, sanctuaries, and preserves. The ecosystems and their issues are presented in ecosystem stories that Foss calls eco-scenarios. Their locations are indicated on the map, and brief introductions to 10 of the ecosystems are presented in this article. An 11th ecosystem will be introduced in the next investigation. For each eco-scenario, you will learn about the key organisms that populate that ecosystem. Some organisms have a flexible lifestyle. They can survive in a number of ecosystems. For example, coyotes can live in a wide range of temperatures, use many food sources, and are fast runners, secretive, and social. These characteristics allow them to live in a variety of ecosystems, including forests, grasslands, and deserts. Saguaro cacti, on the other hand, are specialized for one set of physical conditions. They require hot, arid, or dry conditions with little rain and a bit of shade during their first decade or so of life. They can survive only in the conditions found in the Sonoran Desert. One species of organism is unique. Homo sapiens, or humans, can live in all eco-scenario locations. If the environment is unsuitable for humans, such as in extreme cold or ocean depths, we craft suitable environments for ourselves in these locations. Warm clothes and housing, imported food and water, and a self-contained air supply make it possible for us to live in the Arctic and underwater. While many humans no longer live directly off the land, all of us depend on the environment around us. At first, you might not think you get as much ecosystem you live in, but think about some of your basic human needs, such as food and water. For most Americans, drinking water comes out of a faucet, and much of the food we eat comes from a store. But how did the water get into the pipes that led to your faucet? Where did the food in the store come from? It came from the environment. Remember thinking about snorkeling and snowshoeing? Recreation is another benefit provided by the environment. We call benefits that we obtain from the environment ecosystem services. This includes tourism, protection from flooding, and soil formation are all ecosystem services. Can you think of other important services you get from the environment? Humans benefit from and affect every ecosystem on Earth. Human actions in ecosystems raise issues about the well-being of the ecosystem. The benefits for humans must be measured against the consequences of these actions on the ecosystems. Each eco-scenario tells a story about the system that defines it, the ecosystem services it provides, and how humans affect it. Ecosystem services can be categorized as provisioning, regulating, cultural, and supporting.